Ladies and gentlemen, Mileena. Now guys, I've done about 50 videos last time I performed, and I did them in this dress. So I'm going to do about 50 videos tonight, darling. Now guys, if you're seeing my videos tonight and thinking, my goodness, this girl has hiccups, she's flipping her hair out of her mouth, darling, what's going on? What's going on, darling? Then you are just not in, not watching the right night. I'm usually very, this video is good too, definitely. I look so pretty, and I'm so gorgeous, and the hair is perfect, but usually I'm singing and dancing, doing covers, doing original hits, doing motivational speeches, doing vlogs, doing diet and exercise tips for free. I give them for free. I'm also usually doing comedy, acting, motivational speeches, human rights activism, for all things. You know, I think if I'm bisexual, but sometimes when people are bisexual, they just advocate for sexual orientation, and that's all they do, right? But I want to advocate for race, religion, sexual orientation, because I really believe that discrimination has to be tackled in all those areas in order to allow freedom for everyone, because some people really don't have freedom. You know, for me, I've always been very lucky. I've always had people be on my side right away. I'm just very friendly, and people just are very, very quick to be on my side. And like even in high school, elementary, and university, and I went to college too, people were just on my side right away. Like it wasn't like I had to really struggle. I think in college I had the hardest time, and in elementary school I was cool. High school I had a hard time too. University not so bad. I really got along with people. And then in college, I went to college after university, but I had a harder time there. But in general, people really liked me and got along with me, but it's just that sometimes you don't. Like in elementary school, I was like so popular, and then like in university, I was super popular. But like it wasn't like I wasn't popular anymore. It just was that the people were different, and it was high school. Later on, I was popular. Like all the people in my high school follow me on my channel now, and they love me. But they love me then too. I think it was just how I saw myself. I don't think it was how other people really saw me. I think it's just how I was feeling at that time. But yeah, I think, you know, in general, people from my high school love me, and they were cool people. I liked them. Yes, I really enjoyed my high school very much, but my high school years weren't exactly like a beacon of like popularity, but I was popular in a sense. I mean, I think I played about maybe 5 sports or something, and then I played about 5 sports, and then I had been on the gold honor roll, so 90% and above. That was in high school. And then I had when I was in grade 10, I had a bodybuilder friend who I wouldn't mind seeing again. I think he knows who I am. Well, obviously he knows who I am as Marco, but he doesn't know Mileena, obviously, because I never identify as her and I'm never out as Mileena. But I would love to see him again. His name was Corey. But yeah, he was really cool. And then I had some cool friends in high school too. Like I had my best friends in high school who were like really nice. So there was one girl named, well, I won't say her name just in case she doesn't want me to, but she was really nice. And one second, guys. This hair is in the way, guys. Sorry, guys. So yeah, my friends in high school were cool. I liked them. I got along really well with people in high school. I think I just overthought things and really didn't feel like I was fitting in, but I really did, because I remember now, like people in high school, I think, well, I said that I was, well, when I was younger, I was not bi. I was actually gay when I was younger. I became bi later on. So, so like I had told someone that I was gay in high school, and it was a Catholic school, right? And so she told everyone after that because I was so good looking and everyone just thought I was so cool. So then she just told everyone, and then it was a complete disaster after that. So then I'm like, okay, darling. And then later on, I got married to a woman, and so I ended up being bi. And I dated a lot of men and some women. Like I had dated some men, some women. In my younger years, like after I had said I was gay, I had dated some women as well. So then I'm like, well, I'm not really gay then, I'm bi then, right? But yeah, so, and I find that a lot of women find me very attractive as a guy, of course, and as a girl they probably would too, but as a guy they found me very attractive. So I just thought, well, I mean, to me, it was more of a feeling thing. I mean, like, there was one girl that I was really close friends with, and then I ended up dating. We ended up, like, I was about to sleep with her, but then I was not afraid to do anything, but she didn't do anything. So I'm like, well, and I was doing everything. So I'm like, well, this is dumb. Like, why is she not trying? So then I'm like, this is stupid. So I'm like, I dated quite a few women, and a lot more men because I was out as a gay man before. But my wife, I haven't dated too many women, but I have dated women enough that it's enough. And then my wife is super gorgeous, like she's so pretty. But yeah, so my wife is like super gorgeous. She looks like my bestie and everything, but she's my bestie. So yeah, my wife is super gorgeous. Her name is Jaylyn. And so, I had been, and Jaylyn was someone that I found to be very, very beautiful, and I found that to be rare. Not that women aren't beautiful. There's a lot of beautiful women. I think every woman is beautiful. Every man is gorgeous. But I find with men, I'm not as picky. I mean, I do like the best of the best, and I want the best looking man ever to date along with my wife, and maybe some girls, some guys. I don't know. It's more than one, and I want the best looking. Definitely. I've had friends that were so gorgeous that I'm like, it's time that I just date someone, right? That's really good looking. So, and I've had ex with many good looking men, and some good looking women. But I found, with like, with men, I really want someone gorgeous. And with women, too, gorgeous. So, but my wife is like super gorgeous, right? And so it's like, it's almost like, and I have, okay, so my point was, I find a lot of women are not pretty enough, and then there's some women definitely that are really, really pretty, but like my bestie, we all know who my bestie is, right? She was really, really pretty. And I found very, very few women look like that. Not to say, and I'm not judgmental, I'm not trying to say women don't look good. I'm not trying to say women are less attractive than men. I'm just trying to say that the women I've encountered are not nearly as good looking as the men I've encountered. And of course, like I said, like with men, I'm not so picky sometimes. Like, well, now I am, but for a while, I had just dated any man, really. So I mean, like now I would date. I'm picky because I'm older, and I've dated a lot, so I don't want to date just anyone. But like when I was younger, I didn't really care. But they were all decent looking at least. And they all had something really good about them. But I find, with men, I'm not as picky with them. Like, I mean, but like I am really picky with men. But like for some reason, like when I was younger, I wasn't so picky. But with women, even with women, I wasn't that picky actually, because I dated a lot of women that weren't like super gorgeous, right? But right now, I'm very picky. I like gorgeous. I get very bored with someone. Not to say that, okay, I'm making it sound like I'm really just shallow, but I'm not really shallow. I just feel like people get very boring if they're not like super gorgeous. only because I've dated so much. If I didn't date so much, I probably wouldn't be like that. But I've dated so many, from the most gorgeous men and women to men and women that weren't that gorgeous. So for me, it's just like, okay, you know, I'm going to definitely be picky, because why wouldn't I? If I've dated gorgeous, then why not be picky, right? So people tend to get that way once they've dated lots, you know. You know, you heard about that couple that's like super gorgeous with each other, and their past dating life was like dating average people, and then all of a sudden they found each other, and they were both gorgeous, and they were happy together. You know, that's just how it is with me too, right? Like, as I get older, I have no time for someone that I'm not physically attracted to. Of course, I need the emotional, I need the fact that they work a hard job or do something hard, because I work very hard. But, you know, I just feel like, you know, it's kind of like, and if you saw my wife, like my wife is gorgeous. She looks like my bestie, right? So we all know what happened to my bestie. I talk about it in other videos, but she's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. Like, my wife is super gorgeous, okay? So that's why, too, I'm also picky. You know, I'm not going to just date anyone. If I've got a gorgeous wife, why would I just date randomly, right? But there are times where, like, if a person is sexy and I find there's chemistry, I might do it, but I might go for them. But I would personally rather pick someone that I'm very picky to be with and want to be with, or be very picky with. Now, you know, when someone dates someone that's really gorgeous too, they're not going to just date randomly and pick people that are not gorgeous, right? So that's why I'm very picky too, right? I think it's important. It's important that we all pick someone that is suited to us as well. And you know, for me, I'm like the type of person that I'm like, you know, I can choose not to date and not to be with someone, rather than date someone that I don't like or not totally head over heels for. So that's another thing too, right? Like, I'm very independent. I can pretty much do whatever, so I'm not going to just pick someone because they're there, right? Now, some people do, you know, and I'm not objecting to that. If you feel like you need a relationship and you're just picking someone because they're there, or you're picking someone because they're not really hard to date because they have low standards. No, not low standards. Nobody says low standards. Everyone has high standards, but you know, they might be like there, and you're just like whatever. I'm not that kind of person, right? Like, if I'm gonna date someone or present someone to people, they're gonna be gorgeous, right? And we all know how gorgeous I am, and you guys always tell me, thank you, darling. But you guys are so nice. Thank you, darling. Keep telling me, darling. Thank you guys I really do appreciate it. You guys are so nice, always telling me how gorgeous I am. But yes, I really do appreciate it. And yes, you know, I think, you know, being gorgeous too has more to do with personality than looks. And we all know how rich my personality is, guys. Anyway, guys, I do think, you know, that when finding someone to date, if you are the type that wants to date anyone, that's fine, you know. A lot of people are like that. They want someone in their life. They're just going to have anyone, and they don't care. They don't care. But for me, it's important that I'm picky with who I date. Now, and with things like monkeypox and all these, like HIV and all that, you have to be really protective of yourself, right? And STIs and STDs. So do we totally enjoy by now. Bye, everyone.